All right, good morning, everybody. Already tracking some isolated showers out there. Most of those are to the south of Lexington, but we're already seeing a few now, and just in the last 15 minutes, beginning to pop up in the Bluegrass region. One little tiny shower right there on Georgetown Road as you're heading between Georgetown and Paris. Another little downpour north of Carlisle, another one northeast of Owensville, another one north of Flemingsburg. This is only the beginning of more showers and storms to come as we head into the afternoon and evening, just like the last couple of days. Downpours just to the east here of Campton, a few more in Lincoln County just north of Stanford, another over into parts of Casey County north of Liberty. Temperatures are starting to warm up, so in between these downpours, enough sunshine that we're going to be climbing this afternoon well into the 80s. Right now we're in the mid and upper 70s. Let me show you the loop of satellite radar together. See, within the last hour to 2 hours max, that's when these little pop-ups have begun to really form in the state. But we'll be watching upstream because in Indiana, by later on today into the afternoon, I expect some storms up there to slide south into Kentucky. Let me zoom in on the next big thing here. We'll start on a wider view first because I want to show you where the front's located. Spottier showers still out there this morning, but look after lunchtime and go into the heart of the afternoon. A cluster of storms or several clusters of storms work south. Then into tomorrow, that front is going to nudge its way down into the state, and that will be the focal point here for some areas to potentially see repeated rounds of rainfall, which could lead to some flooding. Then that front tries to go a little farther north as we head into Saturday before it kind of comes back south on Sunday. So rounds of storms likely, flooding and gustier winds are going to be concerned. So let's talk about the threat for severe weather today. It's a low in chance. It's a level 1 risk, but we're going to have enough heating today that any of the storms that could pop up have the capability of producing some damaging wind gusts. But the biggest concern overall, though, is going to be for flooding. And there is a flood watch for just about all of our viewing area until midnight tonight. I would not be shocked if this gets extended into the coming days. Now, then we go into next week. A big dome of high pressure from the plains starts to build and strengthen. As it moves east, it puts us in a what we call a northwest flow in the jet stream. As that happens this time of the year, we have to watch for complexes of storms to fire up to the north and then work their way south. Timing those can be very difficult, and you're not into really that particular day or within a 24-hour period before you can see when those are going to form. That is a chance next week. Also, as we're beginning to get a little bit hotter during that time frame. Make sure you're staying weather aware through the weekend. Even though there is a obviously heightened threat and storms are likely, there is still going to be dry time, and then we heat up into the low 90s, maybe mid 90s by the middle of next week.